mentioned that in one of her friends' wedding registries, you could donate, and they took that money and hired a night nurse once or twice a week.
Baby shower registry,
What did I
not
say?
wedding. You said wedding. That would be really weird.
I'm going to tell you, I don't know the difference in these things.
Okay, so that's when you're pregnant and you're going to have a
Okay.
baby shower and you put a bunch of gift ideas up and people get to choose. And yes, they had night nurse as an option, not for you to pay for the whole thing, but you could donate $25, $50 towards it, and then they would have funds to tap into if they needed to hire help.
Well, then I go, a night nurse does all that? I should have one for me.
Yeah.
Got a little chuckle. Then Lunchbox took it to the next level. He called a night nurse to see what it would be like to actually hire one for an adult man. So there was a talk about this and the benefits of having one. So here you go. Lunchbox is calling to see if she would take care of him. By the way, Lunchbox is 473 months old. In case you're wondering how old the baby is.
Because when you talk baby talk, you always say, how old are you? 6 months,
That's
9
true.
months, 12 months, 13 months. So
Here you go.
Hello?
yes, ma'am. I'm just calling to get some information on a night nanny.
Okay, is the baby here yet, sir?
Oh, yeah, he's here. And just sometimes at night, he's really, really fussy and crying. And I
Okay,
just...
so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take your name and phone number. I'm going to pass the info to a gentleman named and he's going to be able to help you out.
Like, I was hoping, like, you can, like, rub his head. That seems to make him calm down. Like,
Well, he'll tell you about the nurses. So let me take a
yeah,
little info
and, like, I
from
like
you,
it. I like it when you tickle me. Like, it really, puts me in a good mood, and I fall asleep after that.
What?
Yeah, like, like when you're kind of upset and you tickle, and then it kind of calms me down.
Calms them down. They have ways. Okay. So, sir, what's your name?
Yeah, and my name is Jason Gibble. Do you also help them go pee-pee in the potty?
No, that's different. We're talking about babies. How old is the child?
473 months old.
How old?
473 months.
That's not a bit.
So, like, 39 and a half years old is how old I am.
Not you, the baby.
Well, yeah, I mean, I just like to be held and cuddled. Sometimes I have nightmares.
She hang up?
Gone.
Oh, she didn't want anything to do with that.
That's funny, huh? Christine in Massachusetts. You are on the Bobby Bone Show. Hi, Christine.
Hi, good morning, Bobby and everybody. How
morning.
are you?
Morning.
So I actually am a night nurse, and I think it's a great idea. If people can afford it, it's a great idea. And they've done studies that people that have extra help at night, it helps the mom avoid postpartum depression. She needs less pain relief, and sleep is very therapeutic. So I've helped plenty of families kind of get over that bridge of the first month or two, and it's really beneficial. And it helps the bonding during the day because mom is not tired.
Yeah, the debate isn't, is it beneficial? It's an expense. It's a crazy expense.
Right. I mean, yeah, most
people
of
can't-
America don't do that. But like my friend did,
Right.
it's not an expense they could afford, but they were like, you know what, we want to bypass other gifts and donate towards this. And I thought it was genius. So it's just an idea. And it doesn't have to be, I don't know if some night nurses probably work every night.
How
depending on
much
the
you
family.
cost?
Well, it depends. We do a sliding scale, too. I'm an average of 40 or 45 an hour.
What?
Overnight. Yeah.
Well, overnight is more expensive anyways, because even for
Everybody, I'll do it for 30.
I was about to say, I'm going to be a night nanny.
I start undercutting her.
It also depends. Some nannies are not nurses. I'm a nurse, but some are less if they're not a nurse.
right, so you have different
So
qualifications.
$45 an hour.
Wow.
And how many hours will you work overnight usually?
Well, usually the family likes you to come in around 10 o'clock at night and then stay till 6 in the morning.
What age did you become a millionaire?
Yeah.
Well, that hasn't happened yet, but most people only do it at like 2 nights a week. They don't do it full time.
That's expensive, man.
And maybe and just in the beginning, it's not forever.
Why not? I like
Exactly.
having forever.
Some people do a month. Some people do 2 months.
Here's my
You know, it
Venmo.
depends.
No,
But
listen.
it's definitely worth it in the morning when you have gotten a full 8 hours of sleep. I think people would pay anything.
I'm sure it's worth it if you can afford it.
Right.
Exactly.
If you can't, ask your
And-
friends for it.
Right. Exactly. Some people register for honeymoon money. You know, it's kind of
That's
the same
true.
thing. So the registry is a great idea.
Can I ask you a question, honest question, Kristen? You ever meet a baby and you just don't like that baby?
Oh, of course.
You're just like, you're like, I'm going to do my job and take care of this baby to the absolute fullest. But I just don't like this baby.
Right. And you don't have to like everyone, but it's a job, and you do the best of your ability because, they're a baby, but still.
Are there some babies that you really like, and you're like, I'd like to take this one home for me?
Oh, yes, but I have 6 of my own, so I don't need any of them.
Wait,
Alright.
6 of your own? Oh, my goodness. How do you do 6 of your own and go take care of other people's babies in the middle of the night?
She has a night nanny.
She has 6 night nannies. She affords them with her high salary. Sorry, go ahead, Christine.
Mine are all older now. They're college, so I don't have anybody home at night. But when they were younger, I didn't do overnight. But
You have college
it's a good
kids?
way to make some money.
You
sound
You have
young.
I do.
quite the young voice there, Christine.
Oh, thanks. I'm old. No, I have I'm 52, but I have 5 in college and 1 heading that way. So
Crazy. Well, Christine, where do you live in Massachusetts?
Manchester by the Sea.
You know what? I'm going to tell you about that movie. I was told by 100 people that I should watch it and I would love it and be moved by it. I was so bored by that movie.
It's sad, though,
Who's in
right?
it? What is it about?
One of the Dukakis brothers.
No, Casey Affleck.
Affleck, yeah,
Right,
same
okay.
thing. Yeah, that's what I meant. It's the area looks amazing.
Yeah.
And it was extremely sad at the very, very end. But I was just like, hey, let's do some action. Why aren't we shooting at each other?
I find myself telling the guy, like, to get over it.
Been sitting here
Not
3
very nice,
hours.
Not very nice. But
Have you seen that movie, Christine?
Oh, yes. And it's nothing like where we live. We live on the ocean. It's really nice, so you should come visit when you're in Boston.
Yeah, what's your address? Don't say it. Don't say it. All right, Christine, have a good day.
All right, thanks, you too.
It's a Bobby Bones show.